was trying to teach this on Saturday with this like kind of pyramid that I kind of looked at. There's probably a name for it, and it's kind of made up by me in a sense with other bits of influence. And it's almost like an inverted triangle. Right. And at the bottom of that is identity. The bottom of that triangle is sustainable change.
Yeah.
It then moves up to like values, beliefs, behavior, and environment.
Right, okay.
The further you go up, the more short-term the changes can be. So if I change your environment right now, you might stop drinking for a week, because with loads of sober people who don't drink, there's no alcohol available.
Got you. Yeah.
But after a while, you don't identify with someone that's sober. So that habit will soon come back once that environment changes.
Yeah.
I start at the bottom of the pyramid, and my sentence to myself is, I don't drink anymore. I wasn't trying to stop. I've stopped drinking.
Right.
I don't drink anymore. I was reframing my identity.
Yeah. That
started helping me with the pains that come with maybe wanting to drink, and Sunday afternoon was always a trigger in a sense. Then I started learning about habits, cue, craving, response, reward.
Yeah.
They get the cue, had the Sunday dinner, the response is, do I get one or not? And that habit loop. But there's been lots of times where I could have drank and been in the military and having mess dues and mess functions and the events and stuff like that. It's very easy to drink. I had to make the decisions beforehand on what my answer was going to be once drink was presented to me.
Right. So, and go on.
I was just going to say, so for a bit of context on that, I thought that part was brilliant. So Mark would give out pieces of paper with different responses, A and a B person, and then put questions up in front of us. And the question was, would you like a cigarette? And person A, I'm not sure if it's the right way around. Person A was, no thank you, I'm trying to quit. Person B was, I don't smoke. And I think the importance, when I sat there, and I don't know if this is the message that you were trying to give out, was every time you say, I don't smoke, you are reaffirming in your head, well, I don't smoke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say, I'm trying to quit, you're leaving a bit of wriggle room there.
Yep.
And it's
come on, stab one.
And that person then has that challenge in their head to try to get you. And I know that sounds terrible, but as human beings, we do try and challenge. Yeah. And that's a challenge that they see in their head, and they're like, oh, but you want one though, don't you? Whereas if you just totally shut it off, and that's something that I think a lot of people need to start doing, is saying no to things that they don't want to do, and not feel like they're going to be pressured into it.